Hi, and welcome to this video on the Unrealized Capital Gains Tax Report from Sharesight. Now, through this video, I'd like to demonstrate how you could use this report for tax planning purposes before the end of the financial year. Couple of disclaimers before I begin. Firstly, none of this should be construed as any form of tax planning. Please consult with your tax accountant for any further advice on this. This video is also just for information purposes only and does not constitute any form of product recommendation. With that out of the way, I'd like to begin by starting to show you a portfolio. Now, this is a mock portfolio with just 3 holdings in it for ease of demonstration. Now, you see that there are Apple, BHP, and WBC shares in it, and each of these shares have different sets of parcels. In other words, they've been bought at different periods of time because I've tried to use dollar cost averaging. So in this case, for BHP, for example, there are 3 sets of shares, one bought in 2003, another one in 2021, and more in 2022. To showcase the report, let's go to the report section of Sharesight, and under this, you'll find under Tax and Compliance, a report called Unrealized Capital Gains Tax. Now, this is available only in our investor and expert plans. If you need to upgrade to these plans, please do so from within the app. Now, what this report will show you is as of the date of recording, and this is only for this particular financial year, you can see here what the implications or tax implications of each of these purchases are. So for the latest set of purchases of BHP, there's a short-term capital gains tax applied. For all the others, it's under long-term capital gains. Now, certain parts of the portfolio, so for example, the 200 shares bought in 2021 of BHP are actually under capital loss. There's another set of shares that of WBC that were bought in 2011 also show a capital loss. Now, to summarize the whole thing, you can see here that there's a short-term capital gains minus the capital losses available to be offset, and the long-term capital gains have a CGT discount amount applied to them. Now, if you want to scroll up, you can also change the sale allocation method. In other words, you can choose either at a portfolio level on each of these categories. So you can choose first in, first out, or so on, all the way up to minimize CGT at the portfolio level or at an individual stock level. Australia is one of the few jurisdictions where this is allowed. And this way, you can actually model out any of your potential gains or losses and offset them against any form of capital gains that you already have. The other feature in this report is also in your advanced options. You can actually carry forward any losses from previous reporting periods. So in other words, let's assume that you already had a certain amount of losses. Let's say you had an amount of $10,000 or $1,000 and apply it, and that will then be applied to this report, and you can visualize your tax planning in that format. A couple of notes on the Unrealized CGT report. Firstly, this is only for forecasting purposes. At the end of the financial year, please use our capital gains tax report for any further reporting purposes. You may want to share portfolio access with your tax accountant so that you both can be in constant touch with each other for tax planning purposes. An important note of caution that while you use the tax loss selling as a tax planning feature, you must make sure that you do not purchase the same shares that you sold immediately after the end of the financial year. This is considered a wash sale, and the ATO takes a really strong case against this. And finally, your Sharesight subscription can be claimed on their tax return if you upgrade. Again, please check with your tax accountant on this. This concludes our video on the Unrealized CGT report. If you like this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit on the notification bell to get notified every time we upload videos. Don't forget to follow us on social media @Sharesight for more product updates and announcements. Thank you and bye.